hello, my favorites. In today's short video, me and my Bon Zoro, you probably had the pleasure to meet him. We're gonna open another room today. Today is, I think it's February 10th, something like that. And it's, by the way, not as warm as yesterday. Yesterday was plus 16, today is plus 7, so, and it's windy. But it still is beautiful. I'm in the nature, in a different park. But as you probably notice, I love parks, I love nature. So we're gonna shake my bag. I have only one hand that is functional. The other hand, I hold my phone and I hold bunny leash. So, okay, so I'm gonna put it in my pocket, and I just gonna, okay, that's fine, I just gonna do it like this. Okay. Oh, almost 2 came, but I don't want to do 2 because I'm gonna talk till tomorrow. Okay, so guess what it is? It's Raido. It means movement, road. It also means carriage, like carriage when you, a long time ago, the horses used to move the carriage. Raido. I love this rune. So I had a question. I was asking what's there for me in the near future, but also if you see this video and if you decide to watch it, that maybe it's your reading too. I love this rune, like all of them. But this is a great rune, especially when you combine with Rune-Raidho and Rune-Ridho. When you work with that combination, it means you gotta move your rear end to get money and to get to rotation. Basically, Ridho is anyway. I'm not going to discuss the runes that didn't come in today's reading. So, Raido. So Rune-Raidho in a positive, basically in a upright. I never mentioned, by the way, if it's an upright or if it's sometime you pick up a rune and it's upside down. I, to be honest, never pick up runes that were upside. Just gonna put it back in my bag. I never had a rune that came in upside down reading. Maybe I'm lucky. Knock on the wood. But anyway, so Raido, it's time to move your buttocks. It's time to move towards whatever your goal is. If you planning or you on your way to build a business or to make a next step towards grow your business, maybe get more stuff in your business, maybe hire more people for your business, for your line of work, or maybe you want to just literally move from one house to another. Maybe you want to sell or buy, so this is time to act. So that rune represents time to act, my dear. In relationship, could be, not could be, it means exactly the same. It's time to move towards your goal. Like if your goal is to build a better relationship, stronger relationship, or maybe to propose to your loved one, doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Even as a woman, sometimes you date a man that you need to take a charge. So you need to propose sometime, or at least like give a hint, because some women act the way that the man literally scared to move forward in terms of like progressive relationship, in terms of take a serious step towards this relationship and development, right? It's also can have a meaning that there is a pleasant trip on your way, trip or some kind of a nice travel. It doesn't have to be across the globe. It could be in the next city, in the next town, maybe in the next province. I'm in Canada. If you're in the States, next state. So that could be that. And it's also, again, Rune-Raidho invites you to take a step forward, or a leap forward, and it means it's good for you. It's time to take that step. So in the money world, if your question is about money, if you do that reading, again, I don't do a lot of runic reading. I mostly work with them as a the whole totem, the whole egregor, the whole artifact of symbols and qualities of different gods, and from Asgard, from Scandinavian world. But if you do it in a reading, if that rune came to your reading, that's what it means. And in the money means you might get upgraded at your work. You might get promoted, and it's time to act. So don't say no, I'm not ready for that. Just take that leap, take that change, take that charge. So it's time to. Now, if that rune, I already put it in the bag. If that rune comes in a upside down position, basically in an upside down, right? It means to slow down, be careful, take a lot of consideration, and think about every action you do. And if it comes about the business, relationship, vice versa, it means just take it slowly, take it easy, take your time, look around and think before you act. That basically exactly the opposite reading of a proper runic reading of Raidho in a proper position, in an upright position. So I think that reading is gonna be very short, like I promised you. I didn't want to go into too much because my very last video came to 23 minutes, and recently somebody told me if your videos were not as long, I would watch them all, but they're like over 20 minutes. But sometimes you cannot put what you want to put in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, right? Right now I'm in 7 minutes 29 seconds. Yeah, so again, Rune-Raidho, it's very positive in your reading when it comes to your reading. If you want to work with that rune, again, it's about get that energy of movement, get that energy, especially if you know or you feel you are procrastinating for a long time, you are slowing down, you're not on time for your for some type of business development, maybe in your job, maybe in your school, maybe in your career, maybe in your love life, then it's time to act. And that rune is good to, when you work at that with a symbol, either you put it on your forearm when you write it, or you make a little amulet on the stone, on the wood, on a piece of paper, and you carry it with you as long as it's visible and you can see throughout the day to remind you of that quality. And in my previous videos I already said that the best way to work with runes is to study them, each of them. And oh, by the way, if you have more questions for more work, for classes, workshops, etc., although I didn't announce them officially on my website, I do offer mentorship. I do offer work one-on-one with each individual. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, as long as you have internet, computer, or a cell phone, and as long as you speak English. I do speak other languages. I do speak proper Russian and I do speak a little bit of Ukrainian, as my mom is from that region. So I do understand fluently, but I would not say I speak perfectly Ukrainian. I understand it all, but I speak a broken Ukrainian, let's put that way. What else? So that's it for today's reading. So once I gonna cover the whole runes again, sometime in the reading rune can repeat themselves, right? We are lucky, we've been lucky in the last 3 or 4 readings I've been doing. Different runes come to reading. Well, there are 24 in the old futark, or I call that major futark. It's actually like old futark. And I'm planning to make a new series where I'll be sitting probably in my at my place where is a proper lighting, where I'll be covering the entire single rune and how, with the combination with which other rune, you can increase its work, you can increase its power, you can increase its significance, and where you can work with that already in a more in the power of just the car. And people are just watching me, I'm not sure why. Yeah, so where you work with the power of rune, where you work with especially when you combine 1 or 2 or 3 sometimes. Now it will take you time, because you gotta take it easy and take it slowly, one by one first. And I would advise you guys buy yourself a like a map or a chart of runic symbols, and start to live one by one in the proper sequence, because each of them go by certain sequence, right? And yeah, so I think yesterday we got to the rune Otal, and I think Otal is one of the last runic symbol in the runic alphabet, I believe so. I might be mistaken. I just like sometime I don't remember everything, right? Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I only spoke for 12 minutes, so that shouldn't be overwhelming you. Like and subscribe. Check my website down below. I posted in the information section. Always check my website for new updates. Currently I have 50% discount for any kind of work with me, any kind of if you're working with incantation, candles, runic symbols, numerology, etc., etc. So 50%, that's a huge discount, I think, right? So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.